restless dreams. I see that town, Silent Hill.
Welcome back for another review. Last time I visited the town of Silent Hill on the PlayStation. Now it's time to visit Silent Hill 2. Of course, I don't have the original disc on PlayStation 2, so I have to play the only way I can, and it's through the infamous HD collection. I played this version on the Xbox Series X. The 360 version apparently was never patched, so how does it run today on a more powerful console? Is it as bad as they say? Let's find out. First of all, let's get the HD remaster issues out of the way. Is the fog that bad? Well, yes. Some parts it's alright, but some parts is just obvious the fog is just a box. You can clearly see the limits where the fog stops. Personally, I find it funny to be honest. I think it's most obvious during the boat level on the lake, mixed with the weird textures and HD of the lake. It feels way off. As far as the voice acting, I can't compare. I played with the original voices, but from what I've heard in YouTube videos, the new voices doesn't seem to live up to the game. And yes, it's true, the basic fonts used to put text in HD on billboards really stick out. And as for the frame rate, I felt it did not drop on the Series X. So, is it the best way to play the game? Probably not. Is it playable? Yes, it is. I just heard about the enhanced edition on PC. I'll need to check that out ASAP. But let's check out the game. Does it still hold up? I won't lie, the story's still great. You play James, a man who goes looking for his dead wife after receiving a letter from her to go to Silent Hill, and this 3 years after her passing. Once there, you discover a hellhole. Looks like the end of the world happened. Creatures are lurking and walking everywhere. But in this one, the city has mainly those mannequin type creatures. I kind of miss the hell dogs and the flying things from the original game. Along the way, you come across different characters who seem to be rare survivors in the haunted town. We have Angela, the mysterious lady we meet in the graveyard. Her backstory is revealed while we get farther into the game.
Excuse me,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare.
And then we have Eddie, a guy who we first meet while he's puking in the toilet. First impressions, am I right? Then we have Laura, a little girl who seems to be mean to us, but like we witness, she has her reasons.
Ow! Hey, wait!
And finally, we have Maria, a woman who looks exactly like James' wife.
No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
We discover more about these interesting characters throughout the game, and interesting is really an understatement. My only nitpick, why isn't there a nightmare version of the actual Silent Hill town? You have a nightmare version of inside of the buildings, but not outside like in the original. Of course you have day and night cycles, but no actual nightmare version outside. I kinda was disappointed by that. Silent Hill 2 plays like a survival horror from that era. Nothing really different here. Items are through a menu. Combat, you need to stop to aim and to shoot. You can combine items. Puzzles are cryptic, but I feel they're better done than the original. And I love the fact that the puzzles have a difficulty option separate from the combat difficulty. The puzzle difficulty even affects the controls on how you roll the boat. On lower difficulties, you can use one analog stick, but on higher difficulties, you can control the boat with both sticks. When I learned that, it literally blew my mind. The level of detail in the gameplay is bloody impressive. The combat is cool. I had fun with each weapon. The guns are different, and also the melee weapons. You can even get Pyramid Head's weapon. I tried to attack Eddie with it. My main complaint with the mechanics is pretty much the camera. The camera is way too wonky. In the original, the dynamic camera was used in specific areas. It wasn't 100% fixed like Resident Evil, so the camera is part of the creepy atmosphere. Here, the camera is dynamic, but it doesn't work as well. In close spaces, it can become really annoying. On the streets, it can make navigation really confusing, but it made navigation a little bit annoying and even borderline almost hating it. Final thoughts. Silent Hill 2 HD graphic wise, I can see why people are pissed. The fog is especially broken and kinda breaks the immersion, but it's still playable on the Xbox Series X. Aside from the problems from the HG collection, Silent Hill 2 is a solid game with a great narrative and interesting characters. At the end of the day, I liked it a lot, but I think I prefer the original Silent Hill a little bit more. The HG version, I give it a 3 out of 5, but if I'm ignoring the issues from the collection, I give Silent Hill 2 a 4. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more game reviews and content. Until next time, take care